Welcome to my channel, The Fit Hub. I am telling that the Texas Health Department is reporting that measles cases in that state have shot up from 422 cases earlier this week to 481 now, with a nightmare scenario right now unfolding at one daycare center in Lubbock. At least 4 kids there have tested positive for measles, one daycare center. Most of the children there are still too young to be fully vaccinated. The outbreak in Texas has pushed the total number of U.S. cases to the highest they have been in the past decade, more than 600 cases so far confirmed across 21 states and D.C. NBC's Ann Thompson is joining U.S. Now with that story and what's being done in Texas right now to get this under control. Well, the first thing they're doing, Tom, is state officials are reminding people that the most effective way to prevent getting the measles is to get that 2-dose MEASLES vaccine. That's the best thing you can do. Aside from that, they are also showing people, look, this is what's happening in our state with the disease that had been eradicated 25 years ago. You've got 481 cases. Gaines County, which is where this all started, has more than 300 cases, 56 people hospitalized. Now, Lubbock County is where that daycare center is. And Tom, they have 6 kids who got the measles. And in the thick of it is the public health director, Catherine Wells. And I spoke to her earlier today. It is our most infectious virus that we know about. Measles is going to find those unvaccinated populations. So if you don't want the measles, the best advice is to get the vaccination. Tom, yeah, and all of us parents know that the MMR vaccine is what you give the kids, right? When they're babies, when they're infants even. How did these kids get sick then? Was there one particular child who spread it? Exactly. It was a 3-year-old child who they actually thought was originally diagnosed with strep, and it turned into measles. And that confirmation came on March 24th. Today, there are 6 cases of measles in that daycare center. They have isolated some of the classrooms, the kids who have vaccine waivers. They've been isolated in another classroom. But the owner, Megan Messick, says it is a really difficult time, and I've used the term muddy waters because there's no clear anything like it, just kind of like we don't know. I've got parents that are upset because we're doing so much and then, isolating their children, and then you've got other parents that are like,